Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Jay from DNC Sports Cards. I just picked up a case of the Prospect Edition Blasters from Panini. Just came in the other day. I'll be ripping these over the next couple of months, as well as some other products I've got. Spaced out a bit, but I wanted to open up the first 4 blasters today. So we got a quick over here what we can get in the box. It's 4 cards per pack, 6 packs per box. There's 1 autograph on average per box. As well, the numbers are here for what you could get. And see here if there's 4 exclusive ice parallels in box. And look for the ultra rare kabooms, which I don't know if they have. They do say they're in here. They're in the odds, but we will see. I'm not going to hold my breath that we get a kaboom, but would love to see one. So let's get into it and see what we can pull out of our first box here. I had a case of this for the 2024 last year. I enjoyed opening it up as well as completing the base set, and I like it because of the rookies, the prospect hunting, and you can get a auto per box, which a lot of products you can't get that. So we'll see how we do here and have some fun. So let's get into our first box here. So we got the first 6 packs, and it should go fairly quick with only having the 4 cards in a pack, but we'll see what we got. So we got Ethan Holidays on the cover of the pack. So we have Tommy Troy on the base, Eli Willits on the 2080 scale, and we have Braylon Payne on the red cracked ice, and we got Jamie Arnold on the base. Got Kyle Lodes. We've got Gavin Killen on the ping. We've got the Prism of Charles Davalin. I believe that's Prism. Or Chrome, actually. Chrome it is. And then we have base of Chase Davis. Casey Sock. We have Cam Caminetti on Prepping for the Pros. Mitch Voigt on the cracked ice. And Braden Montgomery for Chicago on the base. Jesus De Paula. Luis Pena on the green parallel. Micah Bucknam for Toronto on the green auto. And Ike Irish on the base. That is my second Micah Bucknam auto. I had pulled one before out of a Walmart blaster. So happy with that. That's a Toronto player. So again, that one will fit nicely into the PC collection with the Micah Bucknam. I'll move this blaster out of the way and I'll put him down here where probably can see it just a little bit better than up there with the glare. We got Cam Smith. We have Merrick Houston on the green parallel. Brendan Summerhill on the cracked ice. And Ava Arquette on the base. And our last pack from this first box. We've got Cole Young for Seattle. Noah Schultz on the 2080 scale. We have Billy Carlson for Chicago on the blue cracked dice, and Jesus Made for Milwaukee. The blue cracked dice is numbered at 299, and it's number 163 of 299. Not sure if that showing up there. There you go, 163 of 299. So let's put him in the sleeve. And we'll go on to our next box here. One, two, three, five, six. We've got, start off with Malcolm Moore. We've got Brandon Montgomery on the green, prepping for the pros. We have Yohandry Morales for Washington on the red cracked dice. And Braxton Ashcroft on the base. We have Devin Taylor for Oakland, Ike Irish for the Domination, Johnny Slowinski on the Chrome, and then Kalen Culpepper on the base. There we go. Michael Oliviero. We have Mitch Jebb on the numbered, on the bronze, 162 of 199. Then we have Brady House on the red cracked dice, and Braden Taylor on the base. We've got Ikeson Henderson, Josh Hartle. We have Connor Essenberg for Atlanta on the green, and Micah Bucknam on the base. So let's get this one up into a sleeve here. Looks like he signed that with a pretty fat looking marker there versus a nice pen art auto for Connor Eisen. Let's see if this looks any better up here. Oh, there we go, that works. Not any glare on that side. Go. Oh, that's a bad pack to open. All right, Brady Eibel, Cam Caminetti. Then we have Drew Beam on the red cracked dice, and Rodney Green Jr. And our last pack of the second box. We've got Kyson Witherspoon. We've got Slater DeBrun on the ping. We have Braylon Payne on the base. And our blue cracked dice is Colin Huck of New York. And that's numbered to 11 of 299. Our next box here, and I'll put my other auto back up here. See if that looks, there we go. Sorry about the bump on the camera there. All right. Box number 3. We've got Caden Bodine for Baltimore. We have Steele Hall on the green ping. Braden Taylor on the red cracked ice. And Jared Thomas on the base. We have Owen Hall for Detroit. And then we have on the 20/80 scale, we've got Cruz Schoolcraft for San Diego. Johnny Formello on the chrome. And then we got Miles Taylor on the base. Malcolm Moore. We have Matt Shaw on the domination. Eli Willits on the base. And Jake Cook on the red. Cracked ice for Toronto. Devin Taylor for Oakland. Chris Cortez on the green parallel. Carter Jensen on the base. And our auto is Dylan Drilling of Texas on the green auto. Michael Oliveto, Bobby Witt Jr. on the green, Alex Clemmy on the red, and Charlie Condon on the base. And our last pack of this box. We've got Ixon Henderson, if I'm saying that correctly, I hope I am. Then we have Quinton Young on the pink parallel, which is numbered out of 49. It's 35 of 49. And then we've got Quinton Young on the base. And then we have on the green, Gary Gill Hill. And that is numbered out of 149. It is 47 of 149. So we'll get these two numbered ones sleeved up here. And we'll get Quinton sleeved up. There, and then we'll get on to our last box here of this beginning of the case. There you go. 6 packs. start off with Dasan Hill. We've got Ethan Holiday on the green ping. We've got Connor Essenberg for Atlanta at the back. And then we have on the red cracked ace, Nolan Shenwell. Some of these I'm having a bit of a problem getting them going. All right, and we start with Nick Potter for Houston. Gerangelo Sinjay for Seattle, prepping for the pros. At the back, we've got Matt Barr and Antonio Jimenez for New York on the chrome. That side's all beat up there. It's like it's a bad cut. Hope that's only that card and not a sign of things to come with these. But we have George Lombard Jr. for New York. We've got Seth Hernandez on the 2080 scale. Nolan Schubert on the base. And on the red, we have Heston Kjerstad on the red cracked dice for Baltimore. Centering's a bit off on that one. Then we have Chase Shores, Ethan Fry on the green parallel, Patrick Forbes on the base, and Patrick Forbes on the auto for Arizona. That's on the prism there, the green. So we got our 4 autos and those out of our 4 boxes there. Nikki Becker for Seattle. Caden Bodine on the green parallel. Ethan Holiday. And on the cracked ice, we got Chase Burns for Cincinnati. And our last pack of these, of our first 4 blasters, we've got Nick Kurtz for Oakland. We've got Quinton Young, numbered out of 199. That's 82 of 199. We have Titus either Sissel or Kissel, I'm not really sure of pronunciation. And then on the blue, we have Billy Carlson, numbered out of 299. It's number 1 on the print run, out of 299 there. 1 of 299 on the print. So we'll get him sleeved up here. And then we'll get Quinton put in a sleeve and protected. And this is the bronze parallel. That's numbered out of 199. So do a quick recap here of our pulls. And we had Quinton Young out of 199 from Minnesota. Let's do this way. Mitch Jebb for Pittsburgh out of 199. There's the Quinton Young out of 199. We had a Quinton Young out of 35. Billy Carlson out of 299, Colin Huck out of 299, and Billy Carlson out of 299. What are the odds of that? And then we have Gary Gill-Hill out of 149. And then our autos were Connor Eisenberg, Micah Bucknam, Dylan Dreiling, and Patrick Forbes. So that does it for our first 4 blasters of the Panini Prospects Edition Baseball for 2025. I'll have another 4 blasters coming in the next little while. May take a week or so break between doing them. I'll see what I feel like. Feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll catch you again next time. Take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.